Joining us right now is renowned industrialist Mohan Das Pai, sir. Thank you for speaking to us. Now, the Karnataka cabinet has cleared this draft bill on reservation for locals in the jobs, private sectors, regarding the management and non-management posts. So, your response to this?
First of all, the bill is illegal, unconstitutional, and shows a very bad mindset of this particular government. They have not done anything for Bangalore, despite having so much of money, giving away money, taxpayers' monies by freebies. Now they're trying to destroy the economy and destroy job creation. The bill is draconian. What it says is that to be a local person, you should have been born here and you should have spent 15 years here, and you should know Kannada, to read, write and speak Kannada, and it has to be certified by somebody. Or you should have Kannada as a third language. Now, if you are in Bangalore, you are 45 years, and you are not born here, or you come from outside, or you are studied here, you are born here, you have not studied Kannada as a third language in your school, then you have to go learn Kannada and pass a test. For example, I can speak Kannada very well. I can't read and write very fluently. Now, I am ineligible for a job if I don't have Kannada as a third language in my school certificate. And people who have done school long back, what are they going to? I mean, are they out of their mind? And then they have a clause which says that for all enterprises above 100, if you have more than 100 employees, they'll have a government nominee on your recruitment committee. Can you have a government nominee recruitment committee? Do they own the business? Do they run the business? What do these people think? I don't know. How can they even think of this, draft this kind of a draconian law? It's illegal. It will destroy Bangalore. It will destroy Karnataka. People will not come and invest because they don't want control. There is no discrimination on jobs. Anybody who is qualified gets jobs. The best companies in the world come to Bangalore because Bangalore has got very high quality talent. You think they're going to come and set up job here? They want government to sit on the investment, on the recruitment committees. They want government interference. There's Inspector Raj. Karnataka has become a very corrupt state. This will increase corruption. The inspectors will come stand outside. And then there are local, people, very violent people who will come inside and ask you, how many Kannadigas, show me this board, show me that. You know what happened earlier when they went and destroyed that thing and government kept quiet. This is a government which is very weak, unable to enforce the law. Now this is very bad. I'm sure Telangana and Tamil Nadu will be jumping up and down with joy because they know that Karnataka is destroying the future of his own state. For example, the IT minister just now said we're going to have a GCC policy, we want to grow revenues, we want so much, he made big statements. Then he said we're going to have a policy incentive for jobs outside. Will anybody come with this kind of circumstances? They announced a big IT meet which they do in November. Do you think global companies will come and be happy about this? I already got about 50, 60 calls and responses from all companies overseas who are saying what is happening to this state. I mean, it's shocking, beyond shocking.
And do you feel that this must be completely scrapped or certain changes that needs to be made?
I think it has to be completely scrapped. There is no evidence there is any discrimination against local Kannadigas. Government must spend money on training Kannadigas. How much money are they spend money on training Kannadigas? They got a, they got a skill development company. How much are they spending? They should spend money on training. They must spend money on higher education. Higher education is very poor in the north of Karnataka. They must have better, better colleges, more training. They're not spending money on higher education. How will people get jobs?
And also, sir, you're speaking about the training. In this bill, it says that if they do not find the suitable candidates, they must collaborate with the government or any other agency to train them.
Why should anybody collaborate with the government? Government must not interfere in business to skill. It's the government's job to skill. It's not the company's job to skill. Companies after hiring will skill. Not the company's job to go out and skill everybody, right? Government must do it. Why are we paying taxes? What do they do with the taxes? Give away freebies. And freebies not to the poor. The Chief Minister says 80% of people are classified as BPL in the state. Can 80% in Karnataka, the richest state, be classified as BPL? Then they should first run the state properly before doing this. This is a disaster. The bill must go fully, and I'm sure it will be struck down by the court. When Haryana brought the bill like this, the court said the restrictions are unreasonable because they can place reasonable restrictions, but these are not reasonable restrictions. You are discriminating against people. Now, suppose you are a minority. You study in a Urdu medium school and don't learn Kannada, you are ineligible because you don't have Kannada. Have they thought about it? Their whole Muslim bank, vote bank will go.
And final question, sir. In your tweet, you called it a fascist bill.
Yes.
Why do you call so?
Because fascists are people who are totalitarian, who say my way or the highway, who try to impose something beyond the law. This is beyond the law. They're dictating. Do you want some government person to sit on your recruitment committee? If you're more than 100, can you even believe it? Will anybody think about it? Only fascist, totalitarian, control freaks think of this. I mean, how can you do this? Karnataka is one of the most liberal states where everybody has got jobs. There are more jobs than people in the state. There's a dearth of trained people. Nobody discriminates.
So how do you feel this, they can completely do away with this job for locals, sir? They stress that, they say that in order to provide jobs for locals, they must bring in reservation. Do you find there is another way?
There are enough jobs for locals. Which are the locals who are not getting jobs? You see, who are the locals not getting jobs? They're untrained, unskilled. How can you give jobs to untrained, unskilled? Let the government train them. Let the government train them. You ask any industry, there are not enough people for jobs. You go to construction industry, where skilled people, they're getting people from outside the state because there are nobody's coming and working. First, people must come and work. There are more jobs than people in the state. They don't even have data. They don't even talk to people. They don't even look at anything. They just, because now corruption charges have come against the CM and all that, they want to divert attention. There's one way of diverting attention, playing to local sentiments. I'm sure all Kannadigas will reject this because they know the children's future will be hurt if they bring something like this. Kannadigas are good people, hardworking people, they love their language, but they will not accept anything like this which is so draconian and fascist. This is a very fascist bill because they're trying to impose a view and run your business. How can they run somebody's business? Right? Look at all their electricity supply companies. They're going broke. Look at the transport companies. There's no money. There's no money in the government. Look at what is happening to Bangalore, brand Bangalore. What happened to brand Bangalore? Has the quality of life improved in the last 1.5 years? We have a minister for Bangalore, but the quality of life, has it improved? No. Metro, they run the metro. Metro is running 3 years beyond schedule. What have they done in the last 1.5 years to improve the quality of life, to promote jobs in the state? What have they done to promote jobs? You think this is going to promote jobs anywhere? Remember when this happened in Haryana, people all many of them walked away, went to other states, right? Just now, Tamil Nadu has announced a very good policy for GCC. They'll all go there. Telangana is very proactive. Telangana had more commercial property for rental come up last year than Bangalore. NASSCOM said that. There are more people hired in IT than Bangalore. NASSCOM, first time in 30 years. First time. I mean, these are disasters. And when you criticize them, they abuse you. So I think this has to go. I hope people will all stand up, protest. All companies should stand up and protest, should not accept this. And people should go to court and agitate. I'm sure the court will take it down.
ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರ ಮೆಚ್ಚಿನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ 18 ಕನ್ನಡ ಈಗ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ನಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಲಭ್ಯ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮತ್ತು ದೇಶ ವಿದೇಶದ 360 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಸುದ್ದಿ ವಿವರವನ್ನ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈ ಬೆರಳುಗಳಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ಪಡೆಯೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈ QR ಕೋಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿ, ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ.